everyone, I'm Nate.
Not Matt.
So look at this Popeye. I know he's sleeping upstairs with the RC Sailors. Welcome to our RC family. Okay, we've got a micro drone. Guys, we have some pretty cool stuff to do outside, but the weather was just cold and wet and torrential downpours and flooding and stuff, so absolutely horrible flying weather. What are you doing? He is so funny. Oh my gosh. This thing is called the DHD D4, little RC micro drone. Folding arms. Barely. It's like the episode on The Office when Michael Scott is, this is my plasma TV, and if I've got company over, it's good. You know, does it even matter at that point? I don't know. So it does fit in this little, this is the transmitter. It fits in here, and all the extra stuff is in the, let's take a closer look. I'll show you what comes in the box.
I can tell you right now, this is going to be your favorite drone in the world.
Yeah, I know. I can tell you too. So yeah, the little folding arms, yeah. But I do like the color of this. It's really bright, popping green, yeah. Now, this is like a safety drone here.
To darken the camera so it wouldn't burn their eyes.
We do have a camera on the front. Look, Popeye just scratched me up. Oh my gosh. And then there's the charging port on the back with an on-off switch. So the biggest downside to this is that you have an internal battery and you cannot just replace that. Here's the little charge cable, USB. That's tiny, isn't it? Look how short that is. It's kind of a joke. It's like, what? Are you serious? But the reason it is that short is because it can fit in the back of this transmitter.
Now everything will fly out everywhere.
Okay, how does this open? Oh, I see. Now, that is pretty cool. And I remember, Abby, when we were getting this out of the box and getting it ready to charge, you were like, you know, I like when all the stuff fits in here.
I do.
I do too.
I always thought it was dumb when they had pocket drones, but like the charger and stuff didn't fit in.
So we need to get our little thumb joysticks out. We're gonna leave our prop guards in. We're gonna leave our spare props in, and check it out. You know, you can put that in there, but
the prop guards just aren't in there very well.
No, and there's even a little screwdriver in there. Isn't that funny? So it's kind of cool that that's a clear panel. You can be like, do I have my prop guards today?
Do you put batteries in the transmitter yet?
I don't think so.
Oh, you have to do that.
So I still gotta do that. But look, that just fits together. Now you're ready to go fly. This is why Abby was saying this is gonna be my favorite drone, because of the pouch. Well, there's our phone holder, because this is a Wi-Fi FPV drone. And look at that. That's a really nice pouch.
You can hook it to your belt loop. You can wear it as a fanny pack.
I can do this.
I mean,
I can just be as cool as I want to be with my drone. Fanny pack it up.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
You love cases.
I do. Boxes and cases. And honestly, this is one of the nicest ones that I've seen, because everything fits in here, even the phone mounting system. Now, this drone used to cost a little over $40, but now I've actually seen it as low as about 18 or 19 bucks. So honestly, to get all of this stuff, even the fact that it's Wi-Fi FPV, really just stop and think about that. Stop and think about, how is it possible that even the drone alone for $20, but you can get the transmitter and all this crazy extra stuff. You get the phone mounted system. It's got,
the package alone is $10.
That's gotta be this. Look at this. I could sell this on QVC all day long. You know, I'm joking, but it is nice. It's honestly nice. It's even padded back here. I'm very impressed by all the stuff you get. Now, really, if the drone doesn't fly, it's not going to be worth even $1. So let's fly the drone, see if it's worth your money, and that's a great price. So let's check this out. This is the first. It's kind of funny. The camera is installed upside down. Right now I'm holding the phone upside down, and all of my icons, now Abby's right side up and all of my icons are upside down. I have to fly it like this for everything to be right side up, but then, so we're off to a great start. DHD. The camera is perfectly installed upside down. I tried to hit this little reverse button and it's not doing it, so okay, let's try to take off here.
It might go the other way.
And I have to add too, your phone fits in the phone mounting clip in your big case, so that's a huge plus. That's cool. Nice.
Quiet.
Yeah. Okay, it is quiet. That was the first thing Abby said when we started the motors and it took off. Wow, it's quiet. Popeye was barking then, so we had everything turned down. But yeah, very quiet. Now, unfortunately, I do have to say, it's a little squirrely. It's not, here, I'll try to show you hands-free flight. Hands-free, it's drifting to the right a lot, so I could trim that up.
Are you recording on the app?
Yeah, it does say recording.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get that trimmed up, because that was, there we go. That's hands-free after I trimmed it. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I like that. The lights look pretty good on it. It's got a red light on the front, a blue light on the back, and when you're recording, the back light also blinks red. There's a little bit of red going on in there.
How's the camera look? Is it a wide angle? Is it...
Let's see, could I actually fly this inside? Well, unlike that 5.8 gigahertz FPV brushless drone I did recently, you know, I was zipping it through down here like no problems, you know, really quick and in between stuff and around stuff. Could I do that with this? No. It is better than some, though, I will say. Like, the picture quality, the Wi-Fi FPV quality, I'm trying to fly FPV a lot here, so that's why it's... You know, the picture quality is surprisingly really good. I was expecting it to be just pixelated, garbled junk, but it looks good. But can I fly it truly FPV? No. It is going to be a decent camera, though, looking back, like whatever you record, looking back, it's going to be pretty good, so I like that. I didn't mention this when we were getting a close look at it, but the little rubber feet on the bottom of this, they're kind of like gummy. They feel like gummy bears. That's what they feel like. That's the material that they're made out of.
Without the sticky.
Yeah, they...
Or with the sticky.
They're kind of with the sticky a
with
little
the
bit.
sticky, but then without the sticky on your
Yeah, yeah, they're not super sticky, but sticky enough to stick a landing. I like that material for little indoor drones because it's quiet when you hit surfaces and it doesn't like slide around. So that's a plus. I'm just going to fly around a little bit more. This actually has a lot more zip and zap than we...
Oh my gosh, it's in the light.
That is also a first. That's never happened.
Okay then.
Oh, poor little drone. Look at the detail on Popeye. I mean, this is a good camera. That is a good camera. I'm very surprised.
You might have to reset it because your light is all flashing.
I see that. Yeah, let me see if there's like a calibration button or something. It's usually... See if that did it. Yes.
What was it?
I pushed both sticks down and to the right, and it went solid again. So now I push both sticks. Oh, little thumbstick fell off there. Okay, push both sticks down and out to start the motors, and then just give it throttle up. It's a fairly snappy drone. I wasn't expecting the sensitivity, which is why I smacked into that light. But there is a flip button, so let's try that. Oh wow. Fast and snappy, that's for sure. Try again. And I do another. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
It gains a lot of altitude. And then it doesn't come back down. Well, it does, but it takes it a minute.
You know what's funny is the red light looks orange on my camera.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, because the drone is green.
Or is it orange?
No, it's red. And then there's that blue one on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this little guy. I do. I really like it. It's got a couple little quirky things that are not perfect, but... Oh, we also have rates. Let's click the left stick. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's auto land. Don't land, I want to keep flying. Okay, that's auto land. I thought that would be rates, but it's not. We have some buttons on the left. H is probably going to be headless or high.
High mode, high-low.
Headless mode for sure. So there's our rotation and pushing it around. Hey, it works really well. The headless mode works. What I don't like is the beeping. And of course everyone's super dizzy now. But it does work. And there are plus and minus buttons over here, so that's
flash.
Great. There we go. There's two beeps, so the yaw doesn't seem to be any faster. There's 3 beeps. Let's see if we have crazy yaw. No, we don't.
It's not very fair though, because you're testing it with a low battery.
What? The rates? I can tell you. Look at the pitch. Watch. Look how much steeper it is.
Oh, I see. You didn't show them that.
Well, I was just now testing. Oh no! There goes my battery. Dead battery.
Get it, Popeye. Get it. I'm just kidding, don't get it. You've been breaking drones lately.
No.
Popeye.
I hit the record button, but it doesn't seem to be responding, probably because it's dead. You know, I gotta be honest, overall, I like that. How could I really complain when we're talking about $20? And that's pretty amazing. All the stuff that it comes with alone is very cool, and that camera quality was surprisingly really good. We're talking just a $20 toy here, but carrying a nice camera. I guess the biggest thing is that the camera is upside down, and we don't want to forget about that, but you can flip your phone over and fly it, and the buttons are upside down. I think it's okay. I'm going to give that a pass. Now, if this was still at that $40, $45 price point, it'd be easy for me to say no. But considering the price is now $20 or less, that is just awesome. I think this is one of the best $20 drones that I have seen to date. Yeah, even considering that camera was upside down. I like it. It's a cool little setup. I mean, we just take everything apart, put it back here in the back. If you want to, also you can, there's 4 screws that came with this. You can, it only takes one, you can screw that into the back panel there and keep it on there. But I like the idea of just popping it back out, folding it up, putting it back in the carrying case. Cool little setup, if you ask me. I like it. Especially at that price point, as I said. If you guys like it too and you want to check it out for yourself, we'll have a link in the description box below. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye!